Today on X-Play, we review Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We have nudity, sickness, and much, much more when Metal Gear Solid sneaks away with the show.
Come out and play.
It's game time. With light stealth elements, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
I would be stealthy if I was laying on Big Bird.
I'm kind of stealthy.
Hey, welcome to this very, very special episode of X-Play.
No, it's not like that very, very special episode of Different Strokes where Willis tried drugs. It's special in a good way. We have our review of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yes, today the stealth game franchise that spanned decades and introduced us to Solid Snake unveils its final PS2 chapter, and fans have been craving this one for years.
So to celebrate the release of Metal Gear Solid 3, we're devoting our entire show to the weirdest stealth game ever.
Not only will we review Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, but we'll also show you a glimpse of Metal Gear's past.
And Metal Gear's yet to come.
Plus, I read that stealth suit and scare people. And myself.
What's scary? And we list 5 things about Metal Gear Solid that lead us to believe its creators are completely batcrap nuts.
But we begin by taking a look at the last installment in the Metal Gear saga.
Yes, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty was released in 2001, and it didn't make a damn bit of sense. So we thought we'd give you a refresher course on the ending of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Let's get confused.
Holy Madonna Kabbalah, Batman, what the hell is going on here? Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty returns to vex, sex, and wow you with its utterly incomprehensible storyline.
Solid Snake did die, but he's also here in the show. Either he survived or there are 2 of them.
After all this sneaking around, killing, and cutscenes, we're left with no clear idea as to what the freaking fava bean is going on here.
What the? Impossible.
Machines named after dead presidents. The White House is a primordial soup pot. The Patriots, are they conscious or consciousness? So let's go down yonder where the Sons of Liberty ends and see who's making sense.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories.
Dog tags. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing. This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
We know it's old, But Metal Gear Solid 3 takes place before 2, so none of this makes any damn difference anywho. See ya!
Yep, I still don't understand what the hell's going on.
Neither do I.
I thought Parappa the Rapper was weird, but at least by the end of that game, I was fairly certain it was about a dog who raps for respect and first dibs on the bathroom. As for Metal Gear, I still can't figure out who the Patriots are.
They're a football team from New England.
Oh.
Now, we know you're really wondering what the heck Metal Gear Solid 3 is about.
We can't really figure that out either, but maybe you can by watching this trailer.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. On a tree frog, it's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I'd give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time,
Okay, so it's a prequel, but an air of mystery still lingers around the plot.
I would call it a fog of mystery or a smoke grenade of mystery.
But don't worry, we'll let you know exactly what's going on in Snake Eater when we bring you our full review of Metal Gear Solid 3 later in the show.
Plus, when we come back, monkeys, barfing, and a sun-sensitive Game Boy Advance cartridge. What do they have to do with Metal Gear? Find out when we return.
Coming up, how weird is Metal Gear? Yep, that weird. Now, without 40-minute cutscenes, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to this very special Metal Gear Solid 3 episode of X-Play.
Yes, today we are devoting an entire show to the Metal Gear saga.
Now, later in the show, we have our full review of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. But right now, we take a look at the man behind the Metal Gear series, Hideo Kojima.
We all know that Metal Gear games can be a little weird.
Right.
So let's just say that if his games are any indication, Kojima is a little eccentric.
Yes, you don't believe us? Maybe this will change your mind. Reason number 1, the cutscenes from hell. Seriously, the Metal Gear Saga has more ridiculous and confusing dialogue than any other game we've played.
I am Shalashaska. Awesome. Gerlukovich.
I was raised in Snezinsk.
When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
And the stupid cutscenes are usually longer than the actual gameplay. Like this one.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
He sure has a way with women.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
Reason number 2. Kojima-san named Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. That just doesn't sound right. Reason number 3. This.
Lale Nule Lo.
Wait, what did he say?
Lale Nule Lo.
What the hell is he talking about?
Lale Nule Lo.
I still don't get it.
Lale Nule Lo.
What self-respecting organization would name themselves that?
Lale Nule.
Forget it. Reason number 4. We were all excited when we heard they were gonna release a new game, Metal Gear Acid, for the PSP. Then we found out it's a freaking card battle game. What the hell? Reason number 5. Snake throws up. Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid 3, you can spin Snake around in the menu screen and make him hurl like a co-ed who beer bonged his way to the ER. Oh, the humanity. Reason number 6. Yeah, I know I said there were only 5 reasons, but I lied, because the Metal Gear 3 promo has monkeys. The Ape Escape monkeys. Have my eyes gone insane? Reason number 7. Boktai.
Boktai! The sun is in your hand!
Sure, it's not even a Metal Gear game, but only Hideo Kojima could dream up a Game Boy title that you have to take into the sunlight to play. Reason number 8. Oh, you didn't think we were gonna forget about Naked Raiden, did you? We will haunt you with this footage forever. Oh, Kojima-san, you so crazy.
Now, supposedly Metal Gear Solid 3 is a prequel that will explain everything to us, but you know, kind of doubt
And if
it.
I spun you around really fast, would you throw up?
Yes, I probably would. Then again, I throw up if I play Halo 2 too much.
Spin.
Or if I live.
Spin.
Spin?
Coming up, Solid Snake sure is sneaky, but what about Adam? Now with tranquilizing darts, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Welcome back to this all Metal Gear Solid edition of X-Play.
Later in the show, we have our review of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Biggest Metal Gear game yet?
But first, let's get serious.
Paris Hilton's dog getting kidnapped serious.
So we've talked a lot about the things in Metal Gear Solid that don't make any sense. But what about the things that do make sense? And the lessons we learned from them?
Well, here's what I learned.
Sessler, get over here.
What?
I need you to do a strat guide for Bad Boys.
What do you mean? This game blows hefty chunks.
Yeah, but Bruckheimer's dating my sister, and I need a new car.
Oh.
Just do it.
Oh.
And I better not catch you doing anything else.
Wah.
Got the latest Engage game in. Wanna give it a shot? Wanna play?
You know what, actually, I just found this big pile of crap right here, so I mean, what do you think looks like more fun?
The crap.
Crap. Excuse me, do you have your badge? If you don't have your badge, you can't be in here.
Sessler, Sid and Marty Croft called. They want their costume back.
Where the hell is Cessna? What is that smell?
All episode long, we've been looking at the Metal Gear Solid series.
We looked at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2.
We looked at me, trying to be stealthy.
We're okay at it. And we looked at footage of Naked Raiden doing cartwheels and Solid Snake tossing his cookies.
But now, at last, we'll be getting our hands on that game that stealth fans everywhere have been waiting for.
That's right. Here's our review of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
It's that time again. Finally, a new installment in the Metal Gear franchise is here. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Now let's get one thing out of the way right now. Yes, you play as the old, crusty, standby Solid Snake. Except this is a prequel to the series, which finds Snake young, svelte, and in the U.S. military. The game begins with Snake dropping in on the Russians to recover a weapons specialist who has been traded to Russia in exchange for the country's withdrawal from the Cuban Missile Crisis. It's not long before Snake runs into his former mentor. Called the Boss, she's decided to jump ship and join up with a group of misfits working for the Russians on a secret weapon. The group is called the Cobras. And you better have one if you want to get in. We're happy to report that, for once, the story in the Metal Gear game makes sense. A fitting end to the trilogy, it also clears up the confusing prose from the first two games. But the changes don't stop there. The gameplay has also received a reasonable overhaul. Folks, there's no radar. Yeah, we were shocked too. If you thought the pace of prior games in the series was a little slow, you have not tried to sneak around in Snake Eater with no radar. The good news is that even if they see you crawl underneath the building, if you wait long enough, they'll forget. Then you have to wait. And wait more for the alert and caution meters to go away. No longer content with simply allowing players to pick up health off the ground and use it when ready, Snake must now hunt for food if he wants to survive. What this amounts to is stabbing snakes or shooting alligators until they explode into a pile of power-ups. Neat? Then you go to a menu system to actually eat them. It's a cool idea that just does not work well in practice. The same is true of the cure system where, once again, you navigate a series of menus to heal bullet wounds or remove leeches. Other attempts at improving the gameplay have been a little more successful. The camo system allows you to change Snake's outfit to match his surroundings. It works surprisingly well, but a hot swap ability would have been appreciated. Snake has always been able to knock out enemies and hide them, but his options are more robust this time around with the new close quarters combat system. Snake can flip enemies or throw them down by their necks. He can also snatch them up and interrogate them. Speak. Use them as a meat shield. Or, well... One thing that hasn't changed is the awesome boss battle, including a strappingly young Revolver Ocelot, who proves where he got his name. He'll also take on a man who forges a friendship with thieves. The Pain. Like previous Metal Gear games, Snake Eater doesn't allow you to do the coolest things that happen in the game, yet it forces you to do some things you'd rather not. Oh, don't cry, Snake. We didn't mean to litter. And we still love your game. Its excellent story and writing, surprisingly long length, attention to detail, and amazing graphics more than balance out its issues for a 4 out of 5.
Well, you made it. You watched the entire episode.
Congratulations. Now, you know what? We have a book.
Yes.
It brings power and light to all those who touch it.
So if you're hooked on phonics,
you should read the book. Now, it doesn't have the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater review in it, but here's something you can do. Go to our website and print up the review and put it inside the book with like a stapler or something.
Or glue, you could glue it.
Or paste. And then you can have a little bit of paste to eat and a little bit to glue, and that's it.
The website is g4techtv.com.
All right, go play your game.
Nice.
Get out of here.
I'm going to read the book.
Really? How do you do that? Keeper's back.
Today on X-Play, Metal Gear Solid. From the past to the future. Hide behind a box. It's game time.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Adam Sessler. Morgan Webb.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Prepare to be reviewed. This is X-Play.
Hello and welcome to X-Play, an exploding barrel in the nondescript hallway of basic cable.
But today is no ordinary episode.
Damn.
What?
Well, you call theme episode, and according to the ancient laws of co-hostery, once you call theme episode, there is no coming back from theme episode.
Yeah, it's just like coming out to your parents.
So what is it today? Do I have to put on a horrible, embarrassing sweater, or dress up like a chocobo, or what kind of godforsaken theme episode do we have?
It's Metal Gear Solid.
I'm not dressing up like Raiden. Those make people notice that my hair doesn't have the same shine and bounce as his.
No costumes, no nudity, just a trip back through the history of the franchise that invented the stealth game. We've got a trailer for Metal Gear Solid 4 revealing tantalizing bits of the genius that Hideo Kojima has in store for us. And we have a review of Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, which introduced all new competitive online play. And later in the show, we review MGS Portable Ops for the PSP.
But we begin with a look at what's become of Snake in the time since we last saw him.
Otacon.
Snake.
Otacon.
Snake.
Otacon.
Okay. Your mission is to retrieve a codec that is capable of disarming a nuclear warhead.
Where is it? Submarine? Underground terrorist stronghold?
Unfortunately, due to a clerical error, it was disguised as a snow globe and sent to an office supply company in Pittsburgh.
WTF.
They've been using it as a paperweight. We need you to go get it without being detected or harming any civilians.
Consider it done.
Are you sure you can do it? Because I can't help but notice you put on a little weight.
No, I haven't.
It's just that you look visibly larger.
Husky, okay? Drop it.
Fine. Just don't hurt anyone.
Okay. Over and out.
Dude, are you all right?
Damn it.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I know, it's the weirdest thing. I got this in the mail the other day. I thought it was a snow globe, but every time I put it near my computer, I'm getting these Russian nuclear secrets.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea.
I wouldn't even know a Russian nuclear secret if I saw it.
Yeah, so, you know, it's kind of still cute, so I think I might as well keep it.
I guess. Why not? Do you see a large man wearing a box?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh!
Snow. Otacon, mission accomplished.
Congratulations, Snake. Was anyone hurt?
No.
Good. Just make sure you cover all traces of your presence.
Over and out.
That is one magnificent piece of man. You know, I always love a guy with really high diabetes risk. Wilford Brimley is such a sex bot.
What a shocking view of what might have been. But now it's time to take a look into the future. A future we caught a glimpse of at the Tokyo Game Show, and which promises a Metal Gear game without the same sort of sneaking missions. Here's our trailer of Metal Gear Solid 4.
We'll show you more of the trailer later in the show.
Why didn't we show it all at once? Because we're trying to cultivate an air of mystery and allure to always keep you guessing about what our next move will be.
Adam read the 1995 relationship self-help classic, The Rules, over the weekend and is now trying to use its life lessons to captivate our audience.
I don't need you, audience. I'm very popular.
Up next, Metal Gear Solid 4. And later, MGS Portable Ops on X-Play. The top box office draw in Outer Heaven, it's Adam Sessler.
Welcome back to X-Play. Back in '04, the Metal Gear series decided to head back in time to the glory days of the Cold War, when Moscow was the enemy, Baghdad was the ally, and Jean Kirkpatrick made out with any South American dictator she ran across. A year later, the MGS crew released an enhanced version of the game with competitive online play. Here it is, Metal Gear Solid 3, Subsistence. Impossible John Woo action? Check. Mullet? Check. Annoying camera angle? No. This isn't the Metal Gear I knew. Something's different about you. Have you lost weight? Maybe you've been remixed in Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. And hallelujah, I can see! Subsistence is not so much a new game as an opportunity for Hideo Kojima to give MGS3 Snake Eater some massive upgrades.
I've been waiting for this.
The most visible improvement over Snake Gobbler is the controllable camera. It's over the shoulder, like every other action game made this century. And it's obvious this is how MGS3 should have been the first time. But while the camera has the new lease on life, Snake controls the same with the same frustrating quirks. For anyone who's wondering, Snake still can't walk while looking around in first person. He also can't pee while someone is watching him.
Do you mind? You're making it crawl back up.
What he can do is kick more ass than Chuck Norris in all 9 seasons of Walker, Texas Ranger. Did you know that like Chuck Norris, Hideo Kojima's tears can cure cancer? It's a pity Hideo Kojima has never cried.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Snake has new camo and face paint options, as well as new difficulty levels. But aside from that, you experience the same nosy guards.
I see him!
Same disgusting food.
This is horrible.
Same monologuing villains.
I am the Fury. The flames of my rage will incinerate you.
Wow. Anger issues. Subsistence retains the incredible sense of presentation found in all the Metal Gear games. And the quirks we love so much. Since when did the dead get so whiny?
My neck! Oh, my neck!
And Snake sleeps in a cardboard box, like Nick Nolte. In a shocking discovery, we learned that the PS2 is capable of lag-free, easy-to-use online play. The Persistence multiplayer is a huge addition to the franchise. Game modes include all the usual suspects, plus a Snake versus Guard mode where a nigh-invisible Snake competes against a group of heavily armed guards. Also included are the original 8-bit Metal Gear and the never released in America, Metal Gear 2. Thrown in are a few more Snake vs. Monkey maps, and a collection of secret theater cinematics seen before only on the interweb. So there it is, new camera, multiplayer, secret movies, multiplayer, and multiplayer. If they have just fixed some of the control problems, it might be perfect.
Almost. I give up.
With a $30 price tag, all the new content is a pretty good deal. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence is awarded a 4.
We did it!
Out of 5.
Easily the most important aspect of the title is the Snake versus Monkey portion.
Yeah, I hate competing against monkeys. They always have unfair advantages.
I always seem to go up against them at things they're good at, but I knew what I was getting into when I became a semi-professional grub extractor.
And they're so good at distracting you by throwing feces. I try to fight fire with fire, but I've only got so much feces.
Up next, more Metal Gear Solid 4 on X-Play. Corresponding secretary of the Lolly-Looly-Lo, it's Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play. Now, earlier in the show, we showed you part of a trailer for Metal Gear Solid 4, and we decided not to show all of it to you because we're cruel. But we're also impatient, so here's the remainder of the trailer of Metal Gear Solid 4.
I'm really excited about the active camouflage, which gives me such pleasant memories of Predator.
When we were watching Predator back in '87, we had no idea it would produce 2 governors.
Or that the cigar-chomping, washed-up wrestler would end up being the more socially progressive.
No one defends the abortion rights of Minnesota's women like my man Jesse.
It begs the question, how much longer until Carl Weathers runs for the Delaware State House?
Someone needs to clean up Dover.
But until then, you can see Carl Weathers on Arrested Development, one of the fine shows on this here network. Also, we podcast stuff, g4tv.com/xplay. You guys know how the internet works, but the execs will make us say this.
Moments away. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on X-Play. It's hard to stay out of the line of sight of Adam Sessler.
Welcome back to X-Play. We're spending a whole day looking back at the Metal Gear Solid franchise, where it's been, where it's going, where it vacationed in the fall of 2005. The answer, Vermont, because Snake loves syrup. And now we find out where the franchise is right now with our review of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Metal Gear games have a proud storied tradition of homoerotic subtitles, like the Snake Eater or the Twin Snakes. That's why Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops for the PSP is such a letdown. I mean, why couldn't they have named it MGS, the Serpent Sucker, or maybe MGS, the Python Hunter? Land subtitle aside, we're happy to report that this entry is a lot of fun. Forget the turn-based controls of the acidic spin-offs. This game works almost exactly like its console brethren. Sneak around in the shadows and infiltrate enemy bases populated by not entirely brilliant guards. What was that? What's up with these guys? They know I'm under the truck, but apparently can't bend over and shoot me. So I guess we'll just have to come back to this one. At the beginning of the game, you're captured by the military unit that you used to work for. You're interrogated and then stomped in the groin. Look, I don't know anything. Now, can you please stop standing on my testicles? It's up to you to figure out why the Fox unit has turned evil and what's up with evil leader Gene, who has the uncanny ability to hypnotize his soldiers.
I apologize for any sense of urgency.
God, I wish I could do that. After the ludicrous bosses and campy dialogue of Part 3, the storyline in this entry is actually pretty down to earth. Yes, only in the context of this series could a tale about cybernetic ninjas and split-personality psychics seem low-key. What we love about Portable Ops is that Snake isn't fighting alone. For the first time ever, you can recruit an entire army of friends who'll help you along the way. Take this unwitting guard, for example. All you have to do is knock him out, drag him back to your truck, and then convince him to join your side.
Will you join us?
Of course, dragging bodies around gets tedious. Just ask John Wayne Gacy. Since your allies are usually wearing the same outfit as the bad guys, you can explore the levels undetected. Don't mind me, guys. I'm on your side. Speaking of blending in, I should probably check back in and see if those guys shot Snake yet. Nope, still waiting. On the plus side, we love the non-linear nature of this entry. You could revisit any of the levels to snag new recruits. Throw in an online mode similar to the one in Subsistence and quicker-paced missions, and you're looking at a solid new helping of Metal Gear. The only downside is that the analog nub on the face of the PSP doesn't allow for any finesse. Controlling Snake is more frustrating than a 3-stage boss battle with Revolver Ocelot. Hey look, they finally kneeled down and shot me. Dreams do come true. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops gets a 4 out of 5.
As this is a special theme episode, we've scraped together a very special X-Play replay.
We're gonna look back at all the Metal Gear games we've reviewed ever to let you know which titles are worth looking into.
Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes got a 4 out of 5 because it's a remake of arguably the best Metal Gear game.
Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty got a 4 out of 5 because it's a big improvement over the original game, but the story made the baby Jesus cry.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence got a 4 out of 5 because the multiplayer is good and it fixed the camera.
Noticing a trend?
And Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops got a, wait for it, a 4 out of 5.
What is Christmas?
Christmas is for caring.
What is Christmas?
Christmas is for sharing.
What is Christmas? Can't you guess?
Christmas is for happiness.
Where is Christmas?
Christmas is at your house.
Where is Christmas?
Christmas is at my house.
Where is Christmas? Can't you tell?
It's where loving people dwell.
And when does Christmas come? And when does Christmas leave? It Christmas is for
Yeah, 5 out of 5. Hey, from the X-Play family to your family, happy holidays.
for everyone, especially for you.